The Aguasasne couple's property law came into force on November 26, 2015. In the late 1990s, Canada was under pressure to fill a vacuum in law when a couple separated on the reservation, which created a gray area in jurisdiction between the federal and the provincial governments as it related to the separation of personal property and child custody. Specifically, there was a question as who would possess the matrilineal home and the spousal breakdown on reserves such as Aguasasne. Canada developed its own federal legislation which ultimately indicated that each reserve would use the provincial rules which they were located in. But the federal legislation said you could opt in on the new law or develop your own. This is what Aguasasne did and is now called the couple's property law. In the old days, prior to the 1700s, Aguasaslono used their own family and customary ways to work out the difficulties involved in the couple's separation. The immediate family, extended family, and the community took a role and had a responsibility to intervene and to make sure that the process was both fair and to ensure that the survival of any children and property involved. However, this process was disrupted. In the late 1800s, Canada started to interfere with Aguasasne's customs and traditions by imposing their own laws onto the territory. They even hired our own people to impose the Gila Saga laws upon us. Under the Gila Saga system, when a couple was separating, the women were hardly involved and their concerns were largely ignored. Yet many people still practiced the old ways. This caused many land disputes. These land disputes are still ongoing and many are so old they are simply unsolvable. Canada has yet to take full responsibility to pay for the incredibly expensive land disputes now in progress. However, there is hope. Since November of 2015, Aguasasne has taken a path away from Canada's laws and began the process of reinventing the old ways when it comes to the couple's separation. The law indicates that the Aguasasne court will make the determination and judgment rather than the provincial or federal court system. This system is better because now the Aguasasne Justice Department has a vested interest in the fairness of the community rather than an outside judge who has far less interest in the fairness of the community. The law is new and has many hiccups like all new laws, but we are sure it is the right way to go into the future. Couple separation and families in turmoil is bad enough. We don't want to add lawyer costs and fees to it. We have tried to make this process easy to use and affordable as possible. We have put all the forms on the Aguasasne website to make it easier to get started when a couple gets into trouble. Directions are included in the law and regulations as well as the form itself. We enjoy teaching you about the couple's property law. If you have further questions, please call the court clerk or administrator at 613-575-2250, extension 1026 or 1025. Nyawa Goa, Dana Onagiwahe.